This video is for class 6 science and we have a chapter forces and their effects. So force, a push or pull causing motion and movement. In a simple way we can say it, whenever we push or pull something, so we apply force over it. If we don't have force, so we cannot be able to push or pull. So a force to moving something or someone toward oneself. So push makes move something away from you and pull moves something to you. There are lots of forces between us like magnetism, gravity, friction, and we experience these sorts of forces, these sorts of examples of forces in our daily routine. So push or pull that causes an object to move, stop or change direction. Force means using energy to do work. Pushing and pulling are kind of work. Motion is the change in stop object. So in very easy word we can say, if we do not have force, so we cannot be able to do any of work like running, walking and playing, jumping. These all kind of work are happen due to force. When we walk, the gravitational force attracts our feet. We ride the cycle and we drive a car due to force. So force is present everywhere. Just compile the force overall. That force is a push or pull. It's a vector quantity. Any influence that is capable of producing a change in the state of motion or to stop any moving object. The magnitude is determined by its strength and its unit is 1 Newton. Only Newton, and its formula is m into a. So in one sentence we can say forces is push or pull. If we push something or pull something, that means we are applying force over it. Why we are using Newton as a unit? Because Sir Isaac Newton invented it, and on his name we use this unit Newton. And also he invented Newton meter to calculate the force over it. This instrument is having a scale over it, and the spring we can hang a mass in the hook, and the mass, according to the mass, the force is calculated on the scale. So it is also invented by Sir Isaac Newton. That's why its name is Newton meter. There are 3 kinds of forces like tension, compression and bending. So I am showing these pictures of bridges because in these bridges these 3 forces like bending, compression and tension is applying. Tension causes stretching. So some pieces are in tension, like the forces are stretching them when something is hanged or stretching, so it is caused tension. Bending is caused by force acting in opposite direction, and compression makes the material shorter. So compression makes the material shorter, tension causes stretching, and bending is caused by forces acting in opposite directions. So these 3 forces are applying on that bridges. The SI unit of force Newton, capital N we use as a short form. Now let's talk about the density and upthrust. You can see the piece of wood is displacing the water. That piece is occupying the space, and that place water is displaced. It is due to upthrust. Yes, in the water there is a force of upthrust. The ferry arrives at Calais and it is loaded with the travelers. What happens to the weight of the ship? The weight will be increased and the upthrust will be increased, but the balance will be equal. So upthrust is towards the opposite direction of the gravity. Gravity attracts towards the earth and upthrust move upward. So any water having upthrust force and the ships, the very large ships can float on the sea and on the water due to the upthrust force it applied on the body on any object and on opposite direction, so it balance the weight, and that's why the largest ships can float on the sky. Yes, this is lead. Its density is very high. It's very strong element in our chemistry. So this is the formula that high density will sink and the low density will float, because low density will be lighter in the mass and high density will be very heavier. So when the density of the object equals to the density of the water around it, the object is naturally buoyant, means it float. Yes, this is the two bricks. So the brick would sink and the sponge would float. Why? Because sponge is not heavy, it's light, that's why it will be floating, and the light thing which has low density, it will float, and the heavy density material will sink due to heavy mass. Here is the mass of three bricks, foam, wood and lead. So their masses, weight are all different, so they all have different densities. Density can be calculated by the formula mass upon volume, and its units are gram per centimeter cube or kilogram per meter cube. I hope you understood. Thank you.